if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is Aquarius. If you don't know your zodiac placements, there's a link in my description box below of how to get that information for free, a free birth chart for you. So at any rate, Aquarius, we are reading for the person on your mind and or new love options. And with that being said, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will. And if you want to book a personal reading, super easy to do. Always done by following the directions in the description box below my most recent video. Okay, gang. So with that being said, Aquarius, thank you so much, guys, for the likes and the comments, those of you that share, and certainly big fat shout out. Hey, Queen Karma. Big fat shout out to my mods, too. Good to have you back, love. Good to have you back, Queen Karma. I hope everybody's doing good. It is about 9:40 something my time. I don't know where everybody is, but anyway. All right, Aquarius. Wow. These people, whoever this is, woo. All right, I don't know what you put on them, but okay, let's talk about it. Yep, hey, Ashley. Got rejected by, hey, Jenny Jones, good to see you. I'm sorry about the Leos, but, you know, better going forward, right? Better going forward. Using a different deck. I like this deck a lot. It's just a little bit hard to shuffle, but I like it a lot. Maybe if I just, you know, use it a little bit. It's pretty. It's real pretty. We're going to use this deck for your energy, Aquarius, all right? But whatever you put on them, I don't know what did you put on these people, Aquarius? Aquarius, can I just tell you, this one's not crazy. You know, we joke a lot. You know, this one's not crazy. Woo. Why are you back and forth on this, Aquarius? Why are you back and forth? Oh, okay. All right, so I think I see, oh, Aquarius. All right. You know, I'm going to talk about this. Okay? All right. And this kind of makes sense a little bit now, looking at the two cards, looking at them and how they feel, and then you and how you feel. I understand how this whole thing ties together. All right. So let's talk about this thing. This person thinks that you are the end-all, be-all in their world, that you're their heart's true home. You're the one they want to spend their life with, okay? The person on your mind. All right. You have pulled the Star card in their energy. You don't think they're thinking about you, Aquarius? This is the card that represents Aquarian energy. They have a lot of hope and faith that this thing would work out, and they want it to heal. They feel optimistic that it can heal and do better in the future. Are they willing to work on it? Yeah, they're willing to work on it. Hard, too. The Eight of Pentacles is not just working, but, I mean, they're really willing to give this a big oomph, okay? Now, you think they've got emotion for you? Well, yeah, they look back at a lot of fond memories. Probably somebody with past energy that you got a history with, Aquarius, all right? Now, again, they want to move forward. They want to work on this. Very strong soul connection. The 1111 card here, marriage and family, blending of families, whatever. Very intense, and they want to make a new start. And they know exactly what your problem is. Okay, they really want to be honest this time. Yes, they really want to be honest, and they want to build something based on truth. Okay, they want to build something based on truth. Okay, because you pulled the Tower in the reverse. Okay, now let's talk about you. You know you've got a lot of emotion for them, right? And you do look back and say, you know, if this wouldn't have happened, I don't know what happened. I think it had something to do with honesty. I don't have a third party card. I'm not saying that they were faithful either. So I think this could be either way with this thing. But okay. You have a lot of emotion, but you want to let this go. You really do, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, okay? And you feel like this thing is real unstable. This person is very unstable. So it's kind of like, I almost see you wrestling with this thing, Aquarius, like head over heart, head over heart. I love this person, but I really see them as unstable. I'd like to let this go. See, Queen Karma, very possible. And, you know, either you're getting noticed a lot or they are, okay? And I think you are busy about working on yourself and saying, you know what? Yes, I love this person. I really want to release them. And because they're unstable, and I really want to work on me and just focus on me, and at a certain point in time get out there, because I know that I'll be, I'll attract attention. People will, I'll attract, options. So let me just cut this out, King of Swords, and bide my time, heal my heart. I have faith that no matter what, I am going to be fine. I'm trusting the divine. I'm taking my time and taking my time to heal. And I really would like to move forward. I damn sure don't want another disaster. I damn sure don't want any more lies. I don't want something to take me by surprise like this did. And it wasn't a fun surprise either. It was, it knocked you, it really threw you for a loop, okay, with this, okay? But again, you know, you you have emotion, point blank, period. You probably do sometimes think about reaching out. And okay, granted, you got a lot of love for this person. You got a lot of what ifs. What if this hadn't happened? We could have gone the distance. We could have had a long-term happiness, that Three of Cups, right? But some of you, Aquarius, are still kind of angry and bitter about this whole thing. And I can't throw shade. You have to walk through this stuff before you can, you have to acknowledge it and walk through it and feel it before you can integrate it and make sense of it and heal past the anger and the bitterness. But you're still in throes of healing of this thing. Okay, and you're wise to take your time regardless of whether you entertain this thing with this person or not, because, and I hope they're doing that too, and I think they are, because we got that, the star card. I think they would like to anyway. We're going to get more detailed on this thing, Aquarius, but hear me out. Regardless of whether this thing works out or you go your separate ways, you've heard me say this many times, Aquarius, but here's the thing. Whatever caused this thing to go by the wayside will happen again unless both of you heal. And if you decide to go, I'm sorry, I know I'm grooming myself here, but I see my hair sticking out, so I'm sorry. But anyway, with that being said, Aquarius, even if whether you go with this person or you go in another direction, you got to heal, the anger, the bitterness, the pain, the anger, the feeling betrayed, the regrets, all of that thing. And probably, I mean, if I could speak from my own experience, the anger at yourself that you didn't see it coming. We've all been there, right? And I think you're very wise in what you're doing to be hesitant to do a damn thing about romance, whether it's with this person or not, until you can work past all of these things in your shadow and integrate that up into the consciousness and honor it, So, I hear you, Queen Karma. So, at any rate, let me get, and you have pulled air, fire, earth, and water, but in the major arcanas, we have Scorpio, we have Sagittarius. What else do we have? Let's see here. And then let me look on their side. Scorpio again. And are there any more over here? Are there any more? Aquarius. So you may be dealing with another Aquarius too. But okay. But it could be any sign because we pulled all the signs, right? So here's what I want to do. I'm going to use this deck, and we're going to predict what will happen next in this connection. You are really, really leery, I guess, about this person. Being very cautious. Very, very cautious. You really, you've got your antenna up on high alert, right? Okay, so let's talk about it. Here's what I have. I think this, based on what I see, all right, and I think this is more your energy than theirs, but I think, okay, you're busted up about this. You're heartbroken. It hurt you. You're human, right? You got a heart. You wouldn't be human if you or you didn't love this person if this situation that we just discussed didn't break your heart, okay? And you probably shed a lot of tears, maybe still are, okay. But again, I've pulled the Temperance card, which is the card of healing and taking your time and taking the time it takes to heal this thing, the card of divine timing, and trusting the healing process. You got to work on yourself right here with the Eight of Pentacles once again, okay? And on this other thing, I see you putting on the brakes. And you know what? I think it's going to take I think that is going to be your person's tower moment. That's what this tower is about. This is not your tower. This is theirs. It's like, and then you move along and eventually manifest something really cool here. Okay. Now, this right, you had your tower. You had your rude awakening. This will be theirs. Because I don't think they realize where you are on this, Aquarius. I don't think they do. Because, you know, in their energy, they think this thing has a lot of potential. I think you are really like, okay, I love him. I love him. That's true. But I love me more. There is a, do y'all know Kelsey Ballerini or whatever her name is? And I love her music, but she has a song called I Love Me More. That's where you are in this. It's a head over heart decision because you don't want to feel this again because you know how it felt. You know how it felt. So I think that's what's going to happen. That's what I think. I think you're heartbroken, and I don't know where you are on this timeline. Let's just take care of this. All right, we'll do this, and then if that don't work, thank you. But anyway, I think you're heartbroken, or you have been. That's fine. Then you move along to healing mode. You got to work on yourself, all right? And you put the brakes on this other thing. That's going to be their rude awakening. And then here you are right here, all happy, cheerful, looking at life through fresh lens after you heal. And that's, yep, there you go. And so here's what I see in the zodiacs here. I pull Scorpio yet again. I've also pulled water and fire and earth. Sagittarius and water again. Sorry about that, y'all. So that's kind of what I see in that dynamic. Okay, so we're going to read for all of the Aquariuses in a minute, but for right now, I want to focus on what you may have coming in new. I'm going to switch to, where's my, I think I'm going to switch to this deck. Let's switch over to this deck. This is my go-to deck. Y'all know that, right? Wow, interesting, poetess, interesting. All right, so here's what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to, right? I know, right? Aquarius is right. I know. It depends on a lot of the other placements, but typically if you have somebody with heavy water, they tend to get along with either water or earth. And then if you have, and like people who are heavier air and fire tend to migrate. Not always. I do great with air and fire signs, typically. Not all of them. Some of the fire signs are better with me than others. And I like all of the signs. But I mean, just as far as like romantic connections, right? I like earth signs too. I'm like you, poetess. I can do some of the earth signs. I can. I could do a Virgo or a Capricorn all day long for sure. There you go. I like Leos and Saggies, and I love Aquariuses, and I love Geminis, and that is like, you put two Geminis together, oh, they're going to have fun. If they're going to get into trouble, you can bet on that. All right, so here we go. Let's look at new love options, Aquarius. New love options. New love. We can be crazy, Aquarius. Aquariuses, Geminis, the air signs, we can be a little nuts, but we can also be great. Right? All right. So new love options. Well, let's talk. Look at you. All right. Okay, so here's what you got coming in. Most of it is good. I'm going to get the yucky out first. Be very mindful of somebody who is overly critical of everybody and everything and does not have and complains a lot, does not have an attitude of gratitude. Okay, I know we all have a bad day. Okay, whatever. But if you find somebody that is just in negative, Eeyore mode where they're just constantly everything, oh, poor me, and, and complaining and never finds anything to be thankful for, big red flag. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Now, let's talk. I don't know here. I've got other cards that are good, and I don't know if this is multiple options, Aquarius, or if this is one, but this is a lot of positive cards, okay? Bear in mind this. When you, Aquarius, when you work on yourself and you raise your vibration, don't get it confused, okay? You will attract all types, okay? You won't mesh with this type right here for long, okay? It won't, you just won't vibe with this person. If you've really worked on yourself, done your shadow, or, you know, doing all that, yeah, they'll reach out to you, exactly. Because I have it happen a lot, and not to be mean, but it's just like, we're just not on the same vibe, dude. I mean, thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you eat, but not at my table. You know, we can be, you know, I'm like, yeah, okay, you get it, right? But okay, so that's how you handle this. You do not have an overwhelming amount of this, which tells me that's what this is probably about, Aquarius. It has nothing to do with the fact that your vibe is off, in my opinion, based on the cards I see. Okay, so don't mistake that, you know. And I mean, you know what? Maybe it is a reminder to have an attitude of gratitude. Just take what resonates there. I have to still remind myself too. So you know what? If that's you, it is what it is. You know, just do better next time, right? That's what this is about. You know, we can't change what we did an hour ago, but we can certainly change what we do from, you know, an hour from now, right? That's how you have to look at that. But okay. All right, you got one. And this may be you. Your energy too. But okay, either way, this is good. I like the Ten of Wands. Is it scary looking? Yes, it is. But let me tell you why. This is about coming to the end of a really rough cycle, and one more push will do it. Okay, and I think that's probably where a lot of us are because of all these energies, the crazy astrological energetic shifts and all of that kind of stuff. We've talked about that a lot over the last few days. Y'all know that, but at any rate, but there's a victory coming, and I think this is about you, and I think this is the person that you've got coming in. Okay, honesty here, coming in direct. You're going to know exactly where you stand. You pull the Five of Swords in reverse. They're not going to be drama. They're going to be calm, peaceful, and honest and direct. You're going to know exactly where you stand with this one. They're going to be upfront and honest, okay? So hear me out. Do they see your value? This is my I see your value card. I acknowledge that you have value, and I'm going to treat you that way. And I see my own value. This is the person, I'm talking like the person that you're bringing in. And do you have something with long-term potential coming in? Well, the Ten of Cups says yes. Again, my white picket fence card. Marriage, family, blending of families. I really just can't make it up. So again, you may have multiple options. I think you probably do, Aquarius. I really do. But at any rate, there you have it. And as far as zodiac signs, water, earth, air, and fire. You've pulled every single zodiac sign here. I'm going to pull for all the Aquariuses real quick. And then we're going to pull some oracles for you today. What else do my Aquariuses need to know about what is advice? What else might they need to know? Let's just take a look. Let's just take a look, Aquarius. Let's take a look. Aquarius gang. Let's take a look. I've dated several Cancers, several Scorpios, poetess. All right, so you know what? I like these a lot. I like these a lot. Okay, these are good for advice, so we're just going to use them for that. Okay, first of all, Wheel of Fortune. Many of you do have something coming in that is going to be life-changing, and I think most of you were talking romance. Certainly could be job, could be both. And it's about manifesting it and creating it, okay? You don't wait for it to happen. You make it happen. Work that law of attraction, right? Make this wheel spin in your direction. All right, the Devil card. I like the Devil card in the advice part because the Devil in the advice tells you, speak your truth, stand your ground, hold your boundaries with a high vibration, right? Without compromising a thing. Be kind, but don't compromise a thing. Don't waste time on people that don't vibe where you're vibing. And let the chips fall where they may. And baby cakes, when the towers happen, you let them fall, and you're thankful they fell when they did, so that you saw the truth. There you go, right? And work on you. See yourself through the eyes of the divine. You are divine inside. So just understand that. This is about self-love. And, of course, romantic opportunity coming in. Very healthy, too. And I said that, didn't I? So there you have it. There you have it. And you know what? The Devil, even in readings, the Devil card is about it's associated with selfishness. I'm not telling you to literally be selfish, but definitely be selfish to a degree and take time for you. Make yourself first. That's what that really is about. And this is Capricorn and water, and the wheel doesn't, I typically don't associate with the Wheel of Fortune with the zodiac sign. I'm going to pull some romance oracles for you guys real quick. Going to pull some romance oracles. What else do you need to know? Well, that one flew out. Forgiveness and learning. Okay, very, very difficult words. Takes time. But it is part of the healing process. Part of it. It's not something you're going to do the first week of shadow work. I can guarantee you that. Okay, it takes a while, and that's okay. Get yourself out there when it's time, and you'll know when it's time. You'll feel it, all right? You'll feel it. Do y'all know how I ground, Queen Karma? Interesting. I do like going out and walking barefoot, but you know what? I can go lay my hands on the bark of a tree, and that to me, for me, and everybody's different, that grounds me in ways I can't describe. And, just be open and honest. And I think what you've got coming in, we got that, right, as being open and honest. Maybe you need to give somebody a chance that you haven't looked at in the past. Maybe it's a different type, and that might be a good thing, right? So thank you so much, Aquarius gang. Many blessings. I'm going to read for Pisces after that, and then I got a couple personal readings I need to do. So I'm going to catch y'all in a minute for Pisces, and then... But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Many blessings. It's always humbling to be watched. If you haven't done so, subscribe. And, of course, you can hit me up for personal reading by following the directions down in the description box below this video. Talk to